These are the materials you will need. A model horse, I will be using the 2017 Clydesdale, a piece of cardboard, a sewing needle, Velcro, 3mm ribbon. In this case, I will be using dark blue, but you can choose your color, a Sharpie, tape, I prefer to use packing tape, your horse's name printed in 8-point font, a piece of felt, your choice of color, an 8mm jump ring, pliers, a scrap piece of white fabric, scissors, I will be using both craft scissors and paper scissors. To begin, get a previously made blanket or a piece of paper in the shape of a blanket that fits your horse. Trace this out onto your felt. It should look something like this. When you're done, cut it out. Flip it over and measure a piece of ribbon the same length as the side of your blanket. Repeat this step for all the edges of your blanket and then glue them down. You'll do this for all edges. When you're done, it'll look like this. Trim off any loose ends or spare glue that's leaked over onto the side. Take your white fabric and cut out a thin piece of the fabric. It should be about 1.5 to 2 centimeters wide and about 4 centimeters long. Glue this to the middle thin part of your blanket. Leave half of it hanging over the edge. Flip over your blanket and trim if it seems too long. Then you will fold it over and glue it to this side. Cut off 2 pieces of ribbon that are about 6 to 7 centimeters in length. It does not have to be perfect. Glue these to one side of your blanket. For the Velcro, you're going to be cutting off 2 thin strips that are about 1 centimeter to 2 centimeters wide. An easy way to make sure they're the same size is to stick them to each other and then cut. Once you're done, stick them together and cut it in half. Now you have 2 pairs of Velcro. Put one of the pairs off to the side for later. You will take one of the pieces of Velcro. I like to use the prickly side, and you will glue this to one side of your blanket. Mine has a sticky backing, so I'm just peeling that off. Adding hot glue and hot gluing it to the blanket. Put it on the horse to measure how long you need the front straps to be. Cut it where the Velcro ends. Take the other side of your Velcro and glue it onto the ribbon. Remember to flip over your blanket so that it fastens correctly. Trim off the excess. Now try it on your horse. Next, you will cut one fairly long piece of ribbon. And glue it to the side of your blanket. When you are done, put it on your horse so you can measure where to trim it. Trim it about halfway up the horse's side. Now it is time to use your other pair of Velcro. Attach the prickly side to the other side of your blanket, opposite from where you just glued down the ribbon. Flip your blanket over and attach the other side of the Velcro to the end of the ribbon. This part is optional, but you can add ribbon as decoration to your blanket. I just put one stripe going down the back and two forming a triangle off to the sides. This is what it looks like. To make the name tag, cut out your horse's name, leaving a small space at the beginning of the name. Then take your packing tape and cut off a thin strip. Place the paper with his name on it face down onto the tape. Fold the tape over so that both sides are covered with tape. Take your scissors and trim off all the excess tape. Now get your cardboard and your sewing needle, and you're going to poke a hole next to their name. Flip it over and repeat to widen the hole. Grab your jump ring and open it using your pliers. Slide the name tag onto the jump ring. You will attach this to the front part of your blanket. I like to attach it to the top ribbon. Close your jump ring when the ribbon is through. And now you have your very own blanket for your model horse. This is what the end product should look like. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. See you next time!